Leading off here tonight.
And we're underway in Denver. Hey!
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. In the air, right field. Santander takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Now here is Bernie Williams. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the third out. This is Willie Castro. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Hit on the ground to short. And he's out on the tag.
You're out.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one lifted to left. Soto moving under it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. 2 away now. Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Bellinger over to pick it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, here's Juan Soto. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy.
Soto.
Ball.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Fouls it off, still 1-2. No score here in the second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in, runner tagging from first. Victor Martinez digs in now. Into center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
No.
Santander in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 2.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 3. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Foul ball there. Going 2 now. Santander gets his lead at first with nobody out. Griffey on the move. And there's 1 down. 1 out man at first. And now Jose Ramirez. In the dirt. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He muscles that one out of here. Aye. Two runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2.
Nope, really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. He'll do it again. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. Aye! Swings through that. Up the middle, door. Fires in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Griffey coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now back here at Coors Field. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Doerr.
Bobby Doerr.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Hot shot to third. Ramirez sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
For the All-Stars,
back to the top of the order now. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
The batter, number 7.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And it's second.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's
Definitely
a
a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
ball.
Bit
That's
low.
down.
Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 2-run blast. So 2 down, and now Bernie Williams.
Nope. Outside. No, that's low.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. In the dirt. Toss to Alonso. Inning over. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Well, these
That's a
guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting for Liechtenstein, the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. In steps
Now
the polar bear,
batting
Pete
for
Alonso.
Liechtenstein,
0 for 1 so
the
far.
first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Ball.
Outside low. And a count now 2-0.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The next
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses.
outside.
Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And they'll do it again. That is the inning. Back here in Denver, here's Mike Trout.
Well, these
that
players,
pitch
as
is
this
out.
game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch
Ball.
of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This to center field. Rafaela. Long run on his horse. Can't get to it. And a man aboard.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Here comes the 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Lindor, that's one.
He's safe.
Over to first, safe.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Robbie Gilroy.
And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Runner on the go.
Got him. That's an out.
Out. 2 outs and a runner.
Got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, leading off, Anthony
the
Santander.
right fielder, Anthony Santander.
And that's down. A base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Just missed. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. Now 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat.
Rafaela.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger. And back here at Coors Field. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Kershaw back to work. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. In the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
Ball, that's low.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him.
Now
That can be a
batting for
dangerous
San Diego,
pitch if you
the
don't
designated
get it
hitter,
inside
Bernie
enough, because as a
Williams.
hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's second
Now
baseman
pitching.
Ryan Roberts. Short hop liner handled it short. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Ball one.
Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. And that's a great play for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Just
Inside ball.
missed. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. That misses.
That's ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes. In the air to left center. Griffey flying after this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Denver,
Leading off
here's
for
the
the
left
All-Star,
fielder, Juan
The left
Soto.
fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground. Lindor on to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging,
Now
went up there with the
batting for
plan to
San
be
Diego,
aggressive. I
the catcher,
really like
number
that swing,
41,
man. He didn't just
Victor
push it the other way through the infield.
Martinez.
He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking,
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. And that one is lifted in the air. Castro has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. The 0-2.
0-2
Ball, that's
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Grounds one to short. Fires to first on the run. In
He's
time.
out.
Got it. Back here at Coors
Here we go.
Field,
For
bottom of the
Liechtenstein,
6th inning.
the
Pete
first
Alonso
baseman, number
now at the
25,
plate.
Pete Alonso.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Soto gets under it. 1 down.
Now batting for the aces, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. The switch hitting
Now
catcher
batting
will
for the
come up to
aces,
hit.
the
Victor
catcher,
Martinez.
number 41, Victor Martinez.
And it's fouled away. has room, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the
Leading
seventh.
off
Here's
for
Cody
San Diego,
Bellinger.
the first baseman,
The
number
All-Stars
35,
in striking
Cody
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Left field. Headed one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double to start the seventh.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Really important at-bat coming up now.
Swing and a foul out of play.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And it's second. Line, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Makes the catch, one down. One for three. That just misses.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles under it. It's 5-3.
Now batting for San Diego, the left fielder, number 22, Juan.
To the right side. Toss to
he's
Alonso,
out.
and that's the inning. Bottom of the seventh. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Yeah. That's a ball.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one to first. Bellinger over to pick it up. Takes it himself, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that chance handled, and it gets by him. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Back here in Denver, and now batting Mike Trout. Ground ball up the middle. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Henderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-0. There's a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Nope, that's
Try to
down.
avoid
Ball
a double
4.
play here, Boog.
First pitch
Inside,
doesn't
ball
find
1.
the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That one misses. Ball 3.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Good patience to take that walk.
Now pitching. Hunk.
Now move being made for a pinch hitter. Sal Stewart, a critical at bat in this game for him. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. So the tying run is second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next offering is downstairs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-5. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late. Serapon, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Out to short. Throws to first in time. And they're happy to just get off. Back here at Coors Field. Bottom of the 8th. Brian Roberts getting ready to hit. And there's 1 down.
That's a ball.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Man. First with 1 gone. Najir Victor will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. The tying run at the plate.
Ball
now
3.
3-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 3-1. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. First pitch just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one fouled off. Outside low. Ball 2. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And hitters count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double tie game here in the 8th. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Out, number 2. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A two-run shot. So two down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball three. Right side, and it goes just foul. 4 runs already in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning. Rafaela at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto should have this one. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, number 51. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Out towards right center field. And there's the one away. One out, man. If
Now pitching. Durham.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The catcher, number 41, Victor.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's...
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off and throw. That's the ball game.